Y'all, it's your boy Sleepy Reactions, aka Sleepy Troll Reactions, aka Reactions. Shout out to Neo for the new aka Reactions. Let's get into this. This is going to be Jekyl featuring legend Dwayne Jackson, aka Duane TV, and Weskeem. I'm not afraid of clowns. Jekyl, you almost make me afraid of clowns. That should have been the clown on It, instead of the goofy ass homeless looking bozo motherfucker they had on there. That should have been the clown on fucking It. Featuring Dwayne Jackson. Featuring legend Weskeem. Weskeem was another one that's creepy as fuck. Like, he definitely plays his character really, really well. Like, he's creepy as fuck.
Waking up quick and I go to raise my head and I gotta thank God that I didn't end up dead. Dad tried to give me since the day of my birth and 11 close calls another day on this earth. Taking cold water right, I throw it in my face and I try to catch my breath like I'm running in a race. And I go to look in the mirror, ain't me who it is. Staring right back is my nemesis. All I'm seeing is my inner demons in my head. They're always fucking screaming. Tried that liquor but they didn't seem to drown. And I tried that smoke disappearing in a cloud. It became evident I couldn't run away. And a voice deep inside said I'm here to stay. When it spoke at first, yo, I thought it was the devil. Then it spoke again, said, hi, I'm Jekyl. That causes a lot of pain and causes a lot of torment. Never easing up, and I'm coming like a torrent. No, you never get rid of me, it's stuck like cement. Nothing you could do, don't try to circumvent. Don't try to exercise, cause you're never gonna master me. And you can both flex, but you're never coming after me. And we can coexist and both live happily. Black and white is gray, like the girl in her anatomy.
Hold on, before we get into Weskeem singing. My opinion on the Jekyl verse, lyrically, I love it. I think Jekyl lyrically is top 10 YouTube rappers lyrically. The scheme was nice. I just think that the delivery was rushed. And I've said this on a few tracks where I almost feel like you're trying to take as many words as you can and fit them into a smaller cadence to the point where it always feels like you're rushing the lyrics. Lyrically, like I said, top 10 on YouTube. But I feel like you're rushing, like you're trying to fit more words than can actually fit in the scheme. Nobody cares about Julia right now. Y'all can go worry about her later. Yeah, so I would rate Jekyll's verse a 7 out of 10. It would probably have been a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 if it didn't feel rushed, but it feels rushed to me. Alright, let's see what Weskeem does on this chorus. I think Weskeem would be good in like an alternative rock band. I mean, I've heard some of Weskeem's stuff. He's good at, the hip hop / whatever he wants to label his music, because a lot of people don't like to be labeled in genres. But, Weskeem does good with his music. But I could also see him being like the front man for an alternative rock band. He's just got that special voice. Him and Jackson Pierce are two people that I think just have a very special voice that could fit into a lot of different genres.
You cannot escape them, just face them in a demon. Looking in the mirror, I'm just trying to breathe and dry, heaving on my knees like, Lord, please, I need you to come this evening. Demons keep creeping to the point that I can't even see me. So many pieces. I just need some light, but it's like I'm beneath it. I just need a taste, man, I just need to see it. Just enough to keep me from squeezing. Been to hell, already stayed 4 seasons. 8 years plus, and I'm tired of the beefing. With the fucking devil, I just need some Jesus. But it's so damn dark that I can't even see him. Contemplating better places, notice better ways. The face is stuck up in the hatred, but my mind can't take it.
Is it just me, or does Legend sound like he smoked 3 cartons of cigarettes before he did this? I like what he's doing schematic wise. Like, the way that he is delivering his words, I enjoy it. Lyrically, it's another good song, another good verse lyrically, but I do think it sounds like you smoked like 3, 4, 5 cartons of cigarettes before you did this, bro. Your voice is very pre-emphysema.
I'll make it, or so I keep on saying. Fuck this shit, man, it's time to erase them. Throw them in the bottom of the pit, earthquake them. Shake them, either way, just face them. Don't let them take you, don't let them break you. If you feel the same, then you better say shit. Don't let it take you, don't let it take you. I just had too many friends not say shit. Locked in the basement, couldn't save them.
Okay, so other than being pre-emphysema, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. The grovelly voice throws me off a little bit, but just like Jekyl, I do think that lyrically it was good. Cadence-wise, or schematic-wise, it was good. It's just the voice threw me off a little bit, so I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And I enjoy anything Weskeem does. Weskeem is a very talented individual. I hope he has a verse on here. I hope he's not just the chorus, though.
Demons are coming. The reasons you're treason. You cannot escape them. Just face them. Inner demons. It started with pain, was darkest
My boy Duane.
harder to change. Was stuck in a pattern, it's art in a way. The touch of that brush was too charged to abstain. The marginal ways that we live in our lives, but we keep on living like righteous. This is the height of the moment, the peak that I came for, the means for the lifers. I was believed to be hyper, but really I was just out living my lies. I'm deceitful at best, from the bottom I rose, but now that I'm here I be seated like Midas. All of these demons I'm fighting, they thought they could take me, but see I'm enlightened. Hearing them screams when I'm writing, cause every word written's a piece of my life, and it's painful to get through, but enough to taught me. The fear will just miss you, don't let it control you. Go give it some issues, the shit that you go through, but that is just life, go get it, you owe you. That was the moment I knew it, I had it.
I'm already, wow. Quick, on a lighter note before I give my opinion. Better be careful with that poster over there, Duane. Lord Jamar might think that you're, what did he use? I can't remember the exact phrase he used, but basically, I don't know if he's going to like the fact that, you got a poster of Marshall over there on your wall with a whole bunch of black artists. You know how he feels about Marshall. I don't know, man. Be careful with that poster. Lord Jamar might show up at your door. But let's finish this verse and I'll give my opinion.
And there's no more confusion, I'm in it for me. The kid is the team, and now all my demons help give me my dreams.
Alright. I think Duane overall as an artist is probably top 5 YouTube rappers. I know a lot of people get offended by the word YouTube rappers, but I can't really name a lot of the guys mainstream rappers. So YouTube rappers, independent artists, it's the same thing to me. It's not to a lot of the artists. A lot of artists get offended by being called YouTube rappers, but I think Duane Jackson, aka Duane TV, is top 5 YouTube rapper. His flow is one of the better ones in rap in general. You can tell that he definitely studied a lot of older hip-hop to be molded into the artist that he is. I think lyrically he's probably the best one on this track. All around, I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. I'm not going to give him a 10 out of a 10 solely because you could tell there was a couple times where he was in his head while he was spitting. He was overthinking the line that he was spitting. But I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Demons are coming. The reasons you're treason. You cannot escape them. Just face them. Inner demons.
Inner Demons 2 coming soon. I'm interested to see who he's going to put on that one. Very interested to see. I'm saddened that Weskeem didn't have a verse on here. I was hoping he would. But either way, shout out to Jekyl, shout out to Legend, shout out to Weskeem, shout out to Duane TV. I think all y'all boys did what you were supposed to do on this track. I enjoyed it. Don't take any of the criticism that I say the wrong way. I know Jekyl won't. You know, Jekyl, Duane TV, they've seen my reactions enough to know that even if it pisses you off, I'm going to say what I think. You know, I'm going to give constructive criticism on how I think that you could better the track to make it more of a hit. Because if more reactors tell you what you're doing wrong instead of telling you everything you do right, then that makes you better, which makes our platform better. So yeah, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Make sure y'all go check them out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.